Hi everyone, I am Pankaj. Alright, let's talk about the internet's weird, wild cousin blockchain. You've heard of it. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. It's that digital ledger thing your one friend won't shut up about at brunch. But what if I told you there's a blockchain out there that's not just about creating digital gold or paying for pixelated cat pictures? What if it was designed to be the actual plumbing for a new, decentralized internet? Meet Algorand. It's a blockchain platform, but think of it less like a get-rich-quick scheme and more like the super smart, reliable foundation you'd want to build your next big app on. It's fast, it's green, and it was created by a literal genius. So, who's the brain behind this operation? A guy named Silvio Micali, and when I say genius, I'm not kidding. This dude is a Turing Award winner. That's like the Nobel Prize for computer science. It's a big deal. He looked at the early blockchains and saw what he called the blockchain trilemma. You could have security, you could have speed, scalability, or you could have decentralization, but you could only pick two. It was like a sad tech buffet. Micali and his team at MIT said, nah, we can do better. They set out to build a blockchain that didn't compromise, one that could finally deliver on the original promise of this technology. The core idea was to create a system that was fundamentally fair and open to everyone, without the gatekeepers we're so used to. Imagine a world where you don't need a big bank to approve your transaction, or a giant tech company to manage your data. That's the dream Algorand is chasing. It's a public, permissionless blockchain, which is a fancy way of saying anyone can use it and anyone can build on it. It's designed to be the bedrock for a whole new generation of applications that are more transparent, efficient, and most importantly, controlled by the users themselves, not some corporate overlord. This isn't just some academic experiment either. Algorand is built for the real world. We're talking about a system capable of handling thousands of transactions per second, on par with major payment processors like Visa. But instead of being run by a single company, it's powered by a global network of users. It aims to solve real problems, from making international payments instant and cheap, to ensuring the products you buy are actually what they claim to be. It's the kind of foundational tech that gets quietly integrated into the systems we use every day, making them better without us even noticing. So how does Algorand pull off this magic trick of solving the trilemma? It all comes down to its special consensus mechanism. That's the how we all agree on what's true part of a blockchain. Instead of the super energy-intensive proof of work that Bitcoin uses, which has the carbon footprint of a small country, Algorand uses something called pure proof of stake, or PPoS. In this system, you don't need massive warehouses of computers solving complex math problems. Your influence on the network is proportional to the amount of ALGO, Algorand's native currency, that you hold, or stake. It's way more democratic and way greener. Here's where it gets really cool. The PPoS system randomly and secretly selects a small group of users to propose and vote on the next block of transactions. Think of it like a surprise digital jury duty. Because the selection is random and private, no one knows who the next voters will be until after they've already done their job. This makes the network incredibly secure. You can't bribe or attack the committee if you don't know who's on it. This elegant solution allows Algorand to be both highly decentralized, since any stakeholder can be chosen, and incredibly secure against bad actors. Now let's talk speed and money. Because of this PPoS system, transactions on Algorand are ridiculously fast. We're talking finality in under 3.5 seconds. That means from the moment you hit send, your transaction is confirmed and permanently recorded in less time than it takes to microwave a burrito. Compare that to the minutes or even hours you might wait on other networks. On top of that, the fees are a joke, in a good way. We're talking fractions of a penny. This combination of lightning speed and low cost isn't just a nice feature, it's what makes building real-world applications on Algorand actually feasible. This trifecta of features, security from PPoS, high-speed finality, and minimal fees, is what sets Algorand apart. It creates an environment where developers can build complex applications without worrying about the network getting clogged or becoming prohibitively expensive. It's a platform designed for volume and utility. Whether it's a million tiny micropayments for streaming content or a few massive institutional transfers, the network is built to handle it all with the same efficiency and reliability. This is the solid, unsexy foundation that innovation is built upon. Okay, so the tech is slick, But what are people actually with it? Let's get into the real-world use cases because this is where the rubber meets the road. One of the biggest areas is DeFi, or Decentralized Finance. Think about all the things your bank does, lending, borrowing, trading, but built on the blockchain, open to anyone with an internet connection. Projects on Algorand are creating these systems, allowing users to earn interest on their assets or take out loans without needing a traditional financial middleman. It's finance for the people, built on a platform that can actually handle the transaction volume. But it goes way beyond just finance. Take supply chain management. How do you know that organic, fair trade coffee you just bought actually is what it says on the label? Companies are using Algorand to track products from the farm to the shelf. Every step of the journey is recorded on the immutable blockchain ledger. A quick scan of a QR code can show you the entire history of that product, creating a level of transparency we've never had before. This isn't just for coffee, it's being used for everything from luxury goods to pharmaceuticals, fighting counterfeits and ensuring authenticity. And then there's the really futuristic stuff, digital identity. Right now, your identity is scattered across dozens of companies, Google, Facebook, your bank, the government, you don't own it. Algorand enables the creation of self-sovereign identity where control your own data. Imagine a digital wallet that holds your verified credentials, your driver's license, your diploma, your passport. You could prove your age without showing your address or share your educational background without giving away your full name. This gives users ultimate control and privacy over their personal information, which is a massive deal in our data-hungry world. These examples are just the tip of the iceberg. We're seeing Algorand used for tokenizing real estate, making it possible to own a fraction of a building. Artists are using it to create and sell NFTs with low minting costs. Even nations are getting in on the action. The Republic of the Marshall Islands chose Algorand to be the technological foundation for its central bank digital currency, the SOV. These partnerships show that major institutions see Algorand not as a speculative asset, but as a robust, enterprise-grade technology ready to solve major global challenges today. So what's next for our favorite nerdy blockchain? The future is all about connection, growth, and giving power to the people. First up, interoperability. Right now, the blockchain world is a bit like a bunch of separate islands. A project on Ethereum can't easily talk to a project on Algorand. That's changing. Algorand is heavily focused on building bridges to other blockchains. This means assets and data will be able to flow freely between different networks, creating a true internet of blockchains. This connected ecosystem will unlock a whole new wave of innovation, as developers can combine the best features from different platforms. Next, scalability and performance. Algorand is already fast, but the team isn't stopping there. They are continuously working on upgrades to make it even faster and more powerful. They're preparing for a future where billions of users are interacting with blockchain applications daily. This involves increasing the transaction throughput and reducing the block finality time even further, ensuring the network remains efficient and decentralized even as it grows massively. It's about future-proofing the technology so it can support the global economy, not just the crypto-curious. The goal is to be the invisible, reliable backbone of Web3. And here's the big one: governance. As the Algorand network matures, the plan is to hand over more and more decision-making power to the community, the people who actually hold ALGO and use the platform. Through a formal governance program, token holders can vote on key decisions about the future of the protocol, from funding new projects to approving technical upgrades. This is the ultimate expression of decentralization. It's not a company calling the shots, it's a global community of stakeholders collectively steering the ship. It's a bold move toward a truly democratic digital future. Ultimately, Algorand's story is about more than just technology. It's a masterclass in thoughtful innovation. By focusing on solving fundamental problems with technical excellence and a clear vision, it's building a platform that's not just powerful, but also sustainable and equitable. Its impact will be measured not just in market cap, but in the real-world problems it solves and the new possibilities it unlocks. So whether you're a developer, an investor, or just someone curious about the future, Algorand is worth paying attention to. Go check out their community, read their research, maybe even try building something. The next chapter of the internet is being written, and this is your chance to be a part of it. Thank you for your time.